Egan is still out there. I've never taken my eyes off of him.
When I can't use you no more, you done.
You getting ready to go to war or what?
I'm gonna need you to carry that with you wherever you go. They come for one of us, they come for all of us.
Count me in.
I am dead in here without your help.
Streets is a little heated right now. Trim family trees. I cut them all the way to the ground.
What up, what up? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Mo.J. We are locked in. These are the exclusive photos and my last thoughts for episode 3 of Tariq Book IV. And Tommy, he really has the world on his back right now. We know about the meeting that went down. We know about Jannard stepping up. We know about Ortega sending that hit out and knocking Chavo and his crew down. So the coalition, they really got their back against the wall. We got the exclusive clip this week of D-Mac and Marshall on their second robbery. They're trying to get that money and hold it down because it's CBI for life. But before we jump into this and I give my last thoughts, if you like power content, breakdowns, theories, and predictions, live after shows, make sure you tune in tomorrow afternoon around 4 p.m. Eastern. Do all that YouTube stuff for your boy. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, turn on the notification bell. Let's get this channel to 60,000 subscribers. Here are the exclusive photos for episode 3 and my last thoughts on what's to come next. Episode 3, Tommy is going to have to start to find some loyalists. We know that Miguel has hired a hitter, Mo Hitter, to come after Tommy. We know that's probably not going to be successful at all, but other people will be innocent bystanders and get knocked off. But Tommy does need to find some loyalists. He's going to need to find people within CBI, within the coalition, that are going to take his side and actually be there for him. Because with Jannard stepping up, that could show some division within the whole coalition. We're here to get money, but at the same time, we're not here to start no wars or no beefs with anybody. But Tommy specifically did that when he came in with the hitter's head held up high. Also, we're going to start to see a lot between Miguel and Mireya. Miguel wants Tommy, and he got that hit coming out for Tommy. Remember, the insane princesses can't have their hands anywhere near this or on it. It can't even look like it's coming back to them. So him getting closer to Mireya, he's probably going to start treating her more like a sister, you know, buttering her up. You know, I'm sorry about everything. You know, we need to get closer. This right here will let her guard down and make her feel like, okay, Miguel isn't going to do anything to Tommy. So Tommy is safe. But this is the power universe. Knowing Tommy, he should know not to let his guard down. But we know Tommy's weakness is a beautiful woman and a little bit of that cocaine, depending on what Tommy you're getting. But right now he's clean. So that's going to be something we need to look at. Miguel and the insane princesses and how him and Mireya's relationship is going to look more like two loving siblings because he wants her to be okay with whatever he's doing and not tell on him. And then from there, Jannard and Diamond. Jannard stepping up. This should be the week that we hear about the meeting with Che. Che should be back from Mexico. This meeting should be going down. They brought it up when he was talking to Shanti. He's been telling Diamond, look, we're going to get D-Mac. He's also brought D-Mac in, got the dope from D-Mac. And from the clip we've seen, D-Mac is getting this from the orders of Jannard. Jannard told them to go rob the 9-7s. So for Jannard, everything he's doing is to push further with him and Shanti. Now Diamond, he's going to have to start watching his brother. Will he catch on quite right off the back of what his brother Jannard is doing? I don't think so. But the same for Jannard. He's showing Diamond, hey man, I'm here. We need to keep it between us, the real brothers, CBI. We did this. So you need to trust in me just like I trust in you. You use Tommy, and then we use Tommy together. So when this meeting with Che goes down, he's going to bring his brother. He also told Tommy, let Jannard talk. So he might let Jannard introduce himself or say something to Che during this meeting along the lines of, yeah, you know, CBI, we got the coalition. People out here, they really trust me. I've been holding it down for 15 years because this gives them a presence in front of Che. So that could be one thing that Jannard is going to do, which is a mistake for Diamond. But Diamond is looking at it like, okay, my brother is close to me. My brother is off that junk. This might be able to work out for all of us. Now, of course, we got the D-Mac and Marshall situation. They're already causing a lot of trouble.
Check it out. So look, Jannard trying to say that we should run into their stash houses, but everybody know that the 9-7s got hella security at all of them. It's to hit these motherfuckers before they ever even arrive.
Cops working for these niggas, it ain't no fucking armored cars.
Bones' cousin flipped on the 9-7s and gave me the numbers to their plates, location of one of their major transfer spots. Now with y'all wild ass backing us up, we got everything we need to pull this shit off. Straight like that, we gonna light these motherfuckers up, man.
Come on, boy, CBI for life.
They're robbing people, but they don't know who these people are into it with. They don't know who these people are connected or tied to. So when you start robbing them for money and jewelry, that's one thing. But then when you start taking the dope, you taking that fentanyl, that's when things are going to get a little out of hand, because we don't know who's supplying that. We don't know where that's coming from. It isn't from the Marquez cartel. It isn't from Che. So all they know is some Asians. So this right here is just drawing more attention to CBI. And I mentioned last week, the Asians, they're not going to care who did it. They're just going to know it was some black guys. So when they come back, all of that is going to be on CBI and the whole coalition, which are going to war with the Marquez cartel and don't even know that the insane princesses are watching them also. So right now, D-Mac, we want to see it. We want to see him crash out. This is giving us flashbacks of young Tariq. D-Mac is getting himself in things he doesn't even know about, but he's trying to prove himself to CBI. And you see the whole crew is young knuckleheads, as they call them in the streets, YNs. I'll let you figure that out. So this is going to be very, very bad for all of them. Lastly, it's the Flynn family. Claudia's locked up, and Vic is pretty much locked up also. He can't go anywhere without Stacey Marks wondering where he's at, or Tommy Egan. Claudia, it looks like she's going to be getting to a little scrap here or there inside a prison. Will she survive? Yeah. Will they rough her up? Maybe once they'll catch her, but we already seen her stabbed up. So I don't believe that she's going to get beat up too bad. Nothing worse than that. Vic, him and Ray, they'll get close, and we'll just see where this goes. They might go on a couple of dates. He'll start asking her a few things about Stacey Marks and the mayoral campaign and things of that nature. Tommy's still going to be treating him like a dog and leading him down the wrong path, but it's going to be up to Vic to try to come up with a plan to save himself, while Claudia is doing the same and wondering how the hell she's going to be able to get out of this prison. Who can she tell on? All right, there you go. My last thoughts for episode 3. Let me know, what do you think about this episode? Who is going to be the MVP and who is going to be our weakest link? We know we have Monday mistakes, and we know everyone makes mistakes in power, but let's talk about the MVP and go into week 3 with some optimism on who's going to actually potentially save the day. Let me know what you think. I'm Mo.J. If you like this kind of content, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Tune in tonight, 4 p.m. Eastern, for the Are We Ready Live, where we talk about our last thoughts together and come up with our theories. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let's get to 60,000 subscribers. Thanks.
Jimmy on the beat, boy.